Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Review. Really excited for today's beer. It's Founders Project PAM. It's a Black India Pale Ale. It's been aged in maple bourbon barrels. So bourbon barrels, then you put maple syrup in it, empty maple syrup. So you have the bourbon, the maple syrup, and now the black IPA in it as well. This was from the fall of 2015. It is the beginning of summer 2018. So about 2.5 years old. Yes, 2.5 years old. I just checked my Untapped. I had this December of 2015. I said, good with the hops getting away. Glad I got a second bottle so I can age it. Here's the second bottle I've been aging. I got it out to have on my birthday, but there were so many good beers. We even get to this one, so I'm gonna drink it now. It is 10.8% ABV. I'm hoping that the hops have died down a little bit, so it's coming across more like a stout. And then I'm also really hoping the maple hasn't faded, or the bourbon for that matter. So pretty excited to see what this has done in 2.5 years. It's a style. I mean, I don't drink a lot of black IPAs. Period. Kind of like my stouts, and my IPAs. Sometimes I do have some that are really good though, so I'm not like opposed to the style. Of course, then taking that, putting into a bourbon barrel that also had maple syrup, that's a style I don't drink hardly ever. It's probably been since, I don't know, December 2015 since I had one. Anyway, getting some maple in the aroma so far. Okay. Project Pam. So really dark brown color. Yeah, like basically black, but it's like just super dark brown. The head also kind of has that brown um, mocha, kind of like chocolate milk color. Really big bubbles in the center, more compact around the outside. A little love to the I Drank Beer guys. Um, yeah, looks good. Let's get into a proper aroma. I do get some hops in the aroma. It's kind of it's reminiscent of like old school IPA hops, more like the West Coast citrus, like but that kind of citrus. It's so interesting how you get the citrus in these New England IPAs. I don't know why I can't talk. And how that is different than the citrus of the West Coast stuff. But anyway, you do get some of that like old school citrus hops. It doesn't say what hops are in it. Some candy, some maple syrup. The barrel itself, like there's a vanilla note. I'm assuming is the barrel. Faint amount of bourbon, but like a good amount of wood. And then is it roasty? Almost like yeah, a little bit of char's coming through. It's a lot of things that smell good independently, and it's kind of working together. It's actually a nice aroma, which some of the stuff I want to pair together. Like oranges and charred wood. I don't know. I just those aren't things I think go together. Yeah, it's about all I get in the aroma. Let's see if the taste follows the aroma. Cheers. It's pretty good. It's interesting. Wow. That works pretty well. Okay, so the hot bitterness is gone, but there is some of that orange left. There's a decent amount of chocolate coming through, but oddly, it doesn't taste like one of those orange flavored chocolates. I don't know if you ever had like those orange. They're chocolate, but they look like oranges. You like slam them down, then you eat the pieces. It has the orange and the chocolate together. It doesn't quite taste like that, but it has those elements. So it's kind of weird. I would think it would taste more like that. Unfortunately, the maple syrup did go down quite a bit. It's still there. There is some sweetness from it, but the maple itself, it's interesting. It's playing with the wood from the barrel, maybe a little bit of that bourbon vanilla as well. Kind of reminds me of what, like if you tap like the maple tree or you cut a maple tree, like that smell translated to taste. It's kind of like that. It's really interesting how it's not maple syrup. It's not quite maple sap, but that wood in this with the yeah. Okay, that's interesting. And that's something I haven't had as a memory or a thought in a long time. Hmm. Okay, so about like 75, 80, 85% of the way in, I do then at that moment get the smash the chocolate orange ball. Interesting. Okay. As I keep saying, this is very interesting. It's good. It's not great. It's definitely not bad. It's a good beer after this aging. The initial overly hoppy that it did not that kept it from being great before when I had it fresh. That's not there anymore, but it's still not something I would consider to be great. If you have if you have maple bourbon barrels, just make some big stout and put it in there, please. Founders, anyone else, please. Not that this isn't that far off of a stout, obviously, but that orange, I'm wondering if that wasn't there. Not that it's off, it's not an off taste, but I wonder if that wasn't there, if I would enjoy this a lot more, because then it would be so much more stout forward. It's a hair thin on the mouth. I didn't talk about that. Flavors, I think I've explained as much as I can. Still, well, you know what? Actually, there's still a slight alcohol. I didn't mention that. Just a little bit alcohol taste. Yeah, like I said, good, not great, definitely not bad. Cool experiment. I like it. I'm gladly gonna drink the rest of this bottle. No problem there. I'll check me out on Instagram and Untapped. No hype beer reviews at both those places. So always please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.